We are joined by Lieutenant General Naeem Khalid Lodhi, Defense Analyst. Sir, thank you for your time. Mr. Lodhi, the Taliban say they have not violated any human rights or harassed anyone after the takeover of Kabul. Then why is there such chaos at the Kabul airport with so many people wanting to flee the country?
Okay, just assume that in any poor country, you tell the people that they can move to Europe or America or other modern countries without visa, with a free ride. Now you tell me how many people will queue up and how many people would like to go. So this is actually that phenomena that you have a free ride, you can go without visa. Many people would like to go, irrespective whether they are afraid of Taliban or they like Taliban or they hate Taliban. So I don't think this phenomena can be totally attributed to the Taliban phenomena or the Taliban regime, because they have yet to actually make a government and start asserting themselves. That has not yet happened. So I take it that way. Yeah, of course, the Western media, they are trying to create a lot of fuss out of it. That if you just go to any African country and tell them that they can go freely to Europe and America and without any fear. So just see how many people would like to go. So I think it is that way.
Right. Mr. Lodhi, what would be the options for the Taliban if the international community refuses to recognize an unelected government?
The thing is that they are still going through that phenomena of inclusive government. It is not yet complete. And they will find, I think, this is the most difficult phase of Taliban's takeover as far as Afghanistan is concerned. Of course, the second difficult would be to actually create law and order and to create all that infrastructure which is required for government. So this phase which is now going on, they have promised that it will be an inclusive government. So we'll have to wait and see. I think their attitude, their behavior, is all targeted for these two things. One, to get international recognition, and secondly, to get internal support. So let us see how much they succeed in that. This is I think a big test of their political understanding and how they manage the thing.
Right. Mr. Lodhi, Amrullah Saleh vowed last week that he would fight back to take Kabul again. Are we looking at a renewed civil war in the near future?
I think if there is a civil war, it will be of a very small, I would say, nature, small volume, because except for Panjshir Valley, everything else is with the Taliban. Of course, there can be problems in various cities, and we should also remember that in the world, some of the very leading countries and leading powers, they are not happy with what has happened, and they would like to create chaos. They would like to they can have some false flag operations and create rift between Taliban and various factions. So all this is expected. You cannot, for 20 years there was a superpower with their, allies, and there was a regime, artificially placed regime under them, and they were ruling. So the things cannot be so peaceful as we are all expecting, that one day the Taliban take over and second day they will start ruling. It is not possible. As far as Panjshir Valley is concerned, I think it is surrounded from all sides by Taliban. Of course, it's a very difficult terrain. The fighting can take place, but not all Panjshiris want to fight. That also we know. So I think there can be a bit of trouble. It will not be of that volume which cannot be overcome by Taliban.
Right. Naeem Khalid Lodhi, thank you for Indus News.